Okay, Mike's Hot, we're live. Hey guys, GriffinOni here, and welcome to another live stream. Today we're gonna be playing some more Pokemon Scarlet. This is actually a very rare occasion that I am streaming on Monday. Not just because I generally don't stream a whole lot during the weekdays, but usually Monday there's like an absolute 0% chance that will ever happen. Because usually my Monday evenings are booked solid. But my Choral Society meeting got canceled this week due to, well, I don't go into specifics. But basically, our venue could not be used today. So we are having to compromise. We had to cancel rehearsal this week. So, yeah. We are totally a go for doing things live today. So, hello, Ellie5. What's up, Royal? What's up, Roblox? Okay, so we need to kind of get things rolling here. I'm gonna switch over to live stream real quick. I do need to do a couple of troubleshooting things before we get started, because my blue controller, it does not seem to be responding to my Switch 2. So let me fix that. Okay. Bear with me one second while I switch out my controllers, because as I kind of mentioned a couple times previously, the armor around my Switch 2 is very good. It works very well, but it's just one of those things where there's no way for me to take the controllers out of the Switch 2 while it's in the dock and has that armor on. So have to be effective here. New subscriber L5, thank you very much for joining the channel. Well, now I just have an incorrect configuration controllers. So let's change that right now. Okay, there we go. It's all working now. So let me go ahead and turn off my music. And let's get things started. I do need to make my source projector here. Source projector, boom. All right, now we're ready to roll. So last time that we did a session of Pokemon Scarlet, as I recall, we did basically accomplish all the main objectives as far as like all the treasure we can get. The big thing is that we now have to do kind of the end game-ish stuff. So that includes doing the Pokemon League and challenging Arvin one more time, and also dealing with the leader Team Star. Now, I don't think that my Pokemon are at the optimal level to do that. Additionally, Gimmighoul still has not evolved. So the main thing I want to focus on right now is trying to get my hands on enough Gimmighoul coins to evolve Gimmighoul. Right now, we have... So there's like just over 660, I believe. This is not the correct thing. 674. So that means we need 326 more Gimmighoul coins in order to evolve Gimmighoul into evolved form. So that's the main thing we're going to focus on for the immediate moment. But if anything unique or interesting happens on the way over, we'll work on that too. Nightbot seems to be working relatively well. That is good. JG is joined. Welcome to the stream. Welcome all. There's going to be multiple reminders from the Nightbot, but it's all worthwhile stuff. Nightbot just remind you about certain things that are coming up. So there is the Streamlabs donation thing. There is the matter of getting this TM Energy Ball. There is also the matter of follow me on Twitch and follow me on Blue Sky, as well as helping support my friend Carissa, because she is an amazing streamer and she deserves the love. But enough sappiness for the moment. We need to concentrate. We need to find another tower, and hopefully we can find another good Gimmighoul. The best bet is going to try to be getting those big, well, the gimme goals that are in the boxes. Hi, Slime Gains. Welcome to the stream. Oh, come on, Crydon. Ooh, there's a lot of those, guys. There's a lot of Pokemon here. Jeezums. Oh, God. We got another subscriber, Slime Gains. Welcome. Thank you very much for subscribing. Nice game. It is a nice game. It's one of those things where once Pokemon Scarlet got that update for the Switch 2 that makes it work, it's really not that bad to go through, all things considered. I still think it's flawed in some regards, but it's not so much flawed in the gameplay aspect of things. I think it does. It is definitely service, and I definitely appreciate the fact that they went out of their way to make sure it works, but more importantly, make sure that it worked for free. Because they absolutely could have locked the functionality of Scarlet and Violet behind a paywall. But Game Freak were like, we've put them through enough. Let's just let them have it. Nice indeed. Alright, Ice Heal. Appropriate. Alright, Hyper Potion. Okay, there's another tower over there. I'm going to try to see if we can't find a gimme gold at that tower. Yep, there is. More importantly, there's a TM for Fire Blast. Alright, let's go. How's my day been? Honestly, I will say this day has been very chaotic. I had so much I had to do, just in terms of kind of keeping things in my office from just collapsing out of itself. I had to deal with some AC issues. I sent an email to the president of an adjacent homeowners association that's right next to our building, because one of the cooperating buildings next to ours, they hire like a private security firm to watch their building overnight, and the residents of the neighborhood behind our work building really didn't like that, for no reason other than they were suspicious jerks that live in a homeowners association. So I had to send the HOA president a letter and be like, hey, look, here's what happened last night. I understand suspicion. Just let the guy do his job, please. Oh, and also tell your residents to stop dumping their garbage in our dumpster, because they're not paying for that. I'm paying for that. I'm the one writing checks for that darn dumpster every month, and it's not cheap. I'll tell you that much. Okay, think here. So many little itty bitties here. Okay, so that's where I just was. Right on your Crydon. Nice. Okay, let's see. Icy Wind. Quagsire and Clodsire. Peak Pokemon, peak design. Alright. Let's try and find another decent tower to hop to. Probably best if I just flew to one roar immediately. Okay. Ooh, competing for who's the most active in the chat. I like it. All right. How big is my channel? My channel is, I believe, just around, just over 930 subscribers. And we are trying to work at this point to getting to 2,000. It used to be 800 subs and I fell off. Yeah, no, it used to be 800 subs, but then we really shot up over last year. So we're looking a lot nicer. But yeah, we're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, because if we do that, then I will do a full playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles X, because I do not like that game very much, and I think it would be entertaining to play a game that I don't like for y'all's amusement. Not to say it's bad. I don't think Xenoblade Chronicles X is a bad game necessarily, for those of you who care, but it's just one of those things where I do not think that it is good as the others. You sub, thank you very much. Hopefully my alert box will cooperate, and we'll get that notification. But either way, I appreciate you subbing. All right, bye-bye, Philippines. Really appreciate you subbing. Okay, there is no gimmickle here as far as I can... Oh, no, there is. Never mind. We thriving. Indeed, ladder. All right. All right, that's another 60 gimmicks. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Bye, gonna see y'all later. Long. Omar, to answer your question, I'd have to say probably either, I'd probably have to say either Black 2 or White 2. I very much enjoy the Gen 5 games. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are a close second, but Heart Gold and Soul Silver don't have as good of a level curve. It's the Pokemon don't kind of adjust levels as well, and I feel like, especially with Black 2 and White 2, they really do a good job of level curving the experience to the point where it is relatively challenging the whole way through. Oh, you're doing a Dynamax adventure? Nice. Quick Ball, very nice, actually. Ice Salt number 2? Not sure. Alright, we're gonna go way out of our way over here. Fly to the North Province and see if we can't find some more. Trying to get Necrozma. Takes long, right? Well, depending on what you're doing. So if we're talking like the... Yeah, you're doing the Dynamax Adventures, right. It definitely can take long because Necrozma is a very defensive Pokemon, and it does have an ability that lowers super effective damage on top of that. It's not particularly well known for its offense. Not to say that its offensive prowess is bad by any means, but it's just not known for exactly that. Oh, hello. First of all, Cridon. Yeah, it's in the Crown Tundra. Right, so the Dynamax Adventure is in the Crown Tundra. I hope they make a remake of Black 1 and 2. Well, here's the thing about that. I would love for there to be a remake, but I really, like, I do not want it to get the treatment that Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl did. I think it would service those. I think it would service those games a lot better if they did kind of a more of a HD 2D style, like they did. What with like how Square Enix is doing, like with a lot of their older pixelated games, and how they're kind of making new games in the HD 2D style. I think that would service that. What is that pole? That is a pole that unlocks secret forbidden Pokemon that we can catch. It's those shiny Pokemon that people were getting from the raids. Get them to get two in either version normally. You have to unlock those poles. What do I think of shiny Eternatus? I don't think it looks bad. I personally think it's a little bit lazy because he basically is like, let's take a red and blue Pokemon and then just get rid of the blue and make it all red. Which, like, if that's what they were accomplishing, fine. But I just think there are better ways to kind of handle that approach. I feel like if it was like a shade of purple or something, or I don't know. Okay, there is no Gimmighoul here. No. Okay. 787, so we are 213 short. And there are no Gimmighouls here. Eternatus is black and red. Is it black? Checking more as a blue-ish. Either way, Eternatus all red doesn't really work for me. If it is black and red, then let's dive into the blue aspect, make it more blue. A lot of low kicks around here. Oh, the black is black. All right. Dark Terror Shard. Okay, that Pokemon just fell off a cliff. Let me guess. Fishing posters collected to evolve the shiny. I don't know what else. I'm trying to find more towers where we can find Gimmighoul coins. But also not Snom. Because we're getting really close to Gimmighoul evolving. I just need to get more Gimmighoul coins. And also while we're at it, you know, do that. Pull that out. I hear a Gimmighoul nearby. Alright, that's 2, so this is 789 Gimmighoul coins. Fly the East Province. Not catching Snom. That took me 5 days to complete. You busy guy. I definitely understand that. The process of evolving Gimmighoul is very tedious. I'm trying to be efficient with this process, but there's another stake in the ground. It's not exactly what I meant to find, but I keep finding more of these stakes. Like Snom. Hello, Julio. Sorry for ignoring you there. I liked it, though, got me to travel through all of Paldea. That's very true. It does give you that really nice opportunity to kind of explore more of the environment. Strong Pokemon is Thundurus. Thundurus is a good one. Personally, I prefer Landorus, but that's also because it is competitively and objectively the best of the three. Rest. See here, max potion. All right, I see another tower there. All right, we got another rare candy that's going to be useful in a second. Or at least get here. Oh! I hear a Gimmighoul. Oh, there you are. I see you, little stinker. Alright, 2 Gimmighoul coins. Another bone. Do you not have the flying ability unlocked from the DLC? I've not gotten the DLC on my Scarlet file yet. I intend to, but I've only gotten the thing on my bot file. Again, because we're doing like a proper playthrough. I have not even completed the main story of things. So, once we do like the proper, proper experience of completing the main story, then you know, because given how well the series have been doing, I'll probably will do the DLC for Scarlet, but I want to complete the main story normally first. But yeah, in Violet, yeah, I have absolutely gone far out of my way to be sure I did everything in Violet, and I do have the ability to fly around freely on Miraidon. Okay, I just went out, even have Scarlet and Violet. That's okay. Okay, dang it. Probably the completing the main story in Pokedex. Probably not completing the Pokedex. Not that I will actively vote Pokemon outright, but I think my main objective is just kind of completing the main story. Just complete the main story with the team that I've constructed, and yeah, just having fun with it, really. This is just Pokemon Scarlet and chill at the end of the day, so it's just kind of meant to be a casual playthrough of the game. And you got oofed, my Thundurus. What are we hunting? Gimmighoul. We are specifically trying to find. I'm trying to find those towers that have like the Gimmighouls in the chests. That's the main thing I'm looking for. And so the tower here did not have anything. So we're gonna check the check the south. I should probably check like this particular South Province. What is up, Infinity Freddy? Should you choose Indeedee or the Thundurus? Oh! Doi. Gimmighoul right in front of me and I ignore it. Alright, 1 Gimmighoul coin. Indeedee is male. The Thundurus is legendary. Gimmighoul coin. Alright, 208 more. All right, here, Gimaghoul upstairs. That is encouraging. Oh, right. This one's it's got that skewed angle, so it's a little hard to get on top of. Nope. Let's climb up here. Nope. No Gimaghoul here. Sounds cool. I watch casual playthrough of Scarlet. I'm also doing casual playthrough of Scarlet, but I gotta complete the Pokédex first. Doesn't sit right with me if I don't. That is fair. That's the Gimaghoul I heard earlier. Funny is still offering electric types. Cheesums. Alright, we've fallen. Alright. What's up, Ruska? Wish she gave you Necrozma. That's fair. That's a totally valid statement, but Necrozma will be found when it wants to be found, not a moment sooner. Getting that Gimaghoul coin. Let's go. Get Tynamo and evolve him. He has no weakness. That is true. Tynamo does not have any weaknesses. Tynamo is, however, a pain in the neck to train. But Electros is really good. It, like, aside from the fact that it has no weakness, it what device is because that's amazing quality. It's a Switch 2. Yes, it is the Switch 2. The Switch 2 got a free update on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet if you're playing on the Switch 2 that allows it to run better. And the nice thing is the update to let it run well is free. Amazing quality, bro. I love that. Awesome. I hear another Gimaghoul. Hello, Hoppip. Not what I meant to find. Oh, there you are. Another Gimaghoul coin. Use effective moves instead. I know only one way to counter. Gatekeeping that update from Switch 1, one user SMH, but I get it. Well, I wouldn't really say gatekeeping. It's just one of those things where the Switch can't run Scarlet and Violet well. They just didn't properly optimize it for the Switch 1. And that was their mistake. So that's why with the Switch 2, it's like, okay, now you have the tools to make this work. So, yeah, they just kind of made it better. But I definitely get the frustration. Again, at least they didn't lock it behind a price. Okay, well. Trying to think. There may be one in the desert. Get Zygarde to use 1,000 arrows. Okay. Nope, there's no tower. Let me try to be more efficient with this here. Yeah, only totally imagine playing an extra measly $20 to upgrade Spear for Scarlet. Yeah, no, it's the worst. Yeah, so the chests do reset daily. I just need to check them all. It's just the towers themselves were a little bit more explicitly shown. Okay. That's just kind of weird. Like, how does a ground type move if flying type Pokemon levitate? Well, it's actually the point. The point of 1,000 arrows is to be that counter to flying types. So the idea is the arrows come in the air, hit the flying types, and then ground them. So not only do 1,000 arrows hit, but all subsequent ground type moves also can hit the flying type Pokemon. That's the idea behind it. Okay. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Zygarde is Pokemon Archer. Zygarde is everything. He is Order Incarnate. That's what Zygarde is. Alright, I'm seeing multiple towers in my path right now, so we're going to check all of them one more time. Worst Pokemon generation, hands down. It's debatable. Here's what I'm going to say. Sword and Shield definitely, like, in my opinion, I think Sword and Shield look better. And they absolutely do run better on the Switch 1. But I will also acknowledge that this game does have a better story than Sword and Shield. So I think there's a fair bit of argument. I really think that this game would have been better received if it had been better optimized. But the fact that it ran so poorly, while amusing at first, the amusement of that just kind of lost its luster very quickly. But I get it. But it's like, now that it can actually run well, I think it's decent. Sad I didn't get a gun remake. Yeah, that's fair. All right. 50 more Gimme Gold coins and Hurricanes. So that puts us at 846. So 154 more Gimme Gold coins and we will be good to evolve it. Or is it 199? Either way. Just over 150. And more to see. right, usually. No gimmick of these ruins, huh? Alright. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have been to this specific tower, but I'm not sure if we went to the other one. How's my day? My day's been an absolute chaotic mess. I'm just trying to get some work done at work instead of having to clean up so many incidents. I literally got called down from my office this morning because, like, apparently the post machine wasn't working. But it was working fine. I just walked in and my walking in solved the issue of whatever it is my coworker was facing with it. Hi, bro. I'm your fan, but I'm going through something difficult. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, my stream can add a little levity to that. Okay, let's see. Let's start climbing. Welcome sometimes. Okay, I don't think we've been up this tower. That's why I've noticed people complain about the graphics about being wonky, but I play on a light and I don't see that problem at all. Well, some people literally can see, like, can process the amount of pixels a little better than others. I think with the Switch Lite, it does have, like, some of the benefit of, like, not having to render as well. But some people just expect their games to run well on a system and look well too, and that just absolutely was not the case with this game. Okay, no gimmicks here. Covered all the ones in this area, so we need to stop coming here. Let's fly to the East Province one more time. I definitely hear a Gimmighoul. There's one up there, but I can't safely get to that one without using Koraidon, so... No Gimmighouls here. Alright. Let's float down here. Alright, 5 Gimmighoul coins. At least we got that from it. Yeah, because I don't really care about, like, the graphics, because sometimes they can look funny. I mean, but it's hard about it. But like, when a game bothering, I don't have an issue. Yeah, that's honestly, like, the real big problem for most people. It's just that it didn't run well. Like, my problem was not so much how it looked, but it ran like ass. And it's like you couldn't even do a proper speed run of the game because you would lose frames just from playing the game normally. And, like, we're talking, like, you could lose hours of game time in frames alone. But now it's a lot better. Okay, stored power. Come 4K, you right. I'm actually running in the 1440p with HDR just so it runs as smooth as possible for you guys. Because it's not like I'm streaming it in 4K. There's no point in rendering it off the capture card 4K. What be going on here? How's the Pokemoning going? Digital Zard, it's going fine. We're trying to grind Gimmighoul coins. So I'm trying to go to all different towers and see if I can't find enough Gimmighoul coins to evolve my Gimmighoul. So we can then concentrate on doing literally anything else. But Gimmighoul is proving to be very annoying to find any decent numbers of. Alright, there's another tower right over there. There are no more coins. I took them all. Suffer. Bruh. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I have to be mindful what's going on. What's my favorite Pokeball? Probably the Quick Ball. Quick Ball is definitely one of the best Pokeballs that they've ever introduced in the franchise. Find this Palafin raid is excruciating. Man, literally my last mon. Bro. Okay, it's TM here, which is encouraging because that means I probably haven't come here before, so there probably will be another Gimmighoul here. Hopefully, anyway. Yes, there is another one. Ancient Colossa, baby. Alright, what do we got? Alright, 50 Gimmighoul coins, which means that puts us at 901. So we need, I believe, we either need, I think we need 98 actually. I think it's 999 Gimmighoul coins. But either way, we are less than 100 coins from getting what we need. Okay, his ass. I'm trying. The placement of these Gimmighoul is kicking mine. Okay. No, I'm pretty sure you were referencing when I was actually fighting Gimmighoul. Darn stream delay. Push Unicorn like the live. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Alright, PP up. Iron Defense TM. Very useful. South Province Area 3. Please be kind to me, game. Dang it! Ah, no Gimmighoul's here. Let's see. Not gonna lie, kind of excited for this Gen 10 thing. No spoilers, obviously, but it's based off a region that I like. They didn't announce Gen 10. Like, if they were going to announce Gen 10, they would have done it at either the Pokemon Direct or the Nintendo Direct. My favorite song? That's a good question. I like a lot of stuff by Queen. No, that's just true. The tricky thing about me is that I don't usually listen to, like, a whole lot of songs. Not that I don't, like, sing plenty, because I made that clear. But, I spend a lot of my time listening to like official scores and everything. So I much prefer listening to anime soundtracks and video game soundtracks. So Let's see. What was I listening to the other day? I guess I was listening recently. I was listening to Barricades from Attack on Titan. It's a really good song. This rumor is my good sir. Yes, it can sometimes not be true. But I'm really hoping for this region. Well, I hope you get what you want out of Gen 10. I think that's what we all want. We all just want to get something moving in the right direction for Gen 10. Might as well pull on the forbidden, ominous black stake in the ground. Alright, 2 more Gimme Gold coins. Alright, so I got scared for a second. Alright, max potion. Damn it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a rumor, so I don't have high hopes, but it's good to have hope. That's true. Try West Province one more time. All right. Let me think here. I hear it. Oh, I know where it is. Hold up. There you are, little stinker. All right, 3 more Game of Gold coins. Inching ever closer, everyone. All right, nothing here, but... Nope, nothing here. Nope. I definitely heard a Gimme Gold coin. Gimme Gold up here. I'm gonna double check one more time. Oh wait, hold up. There you are. 3 more Gimme Gold coins. All right, 9, 14. Bro, you have Palafin? No, I do not have Palafin. I don't think I have Palafin in this specific file. Yep, that was a sneaky one. Absolutely, it was. Gimme is such a stinker. Take down. Max potion again. Go to the very tippity top of this cliff and see what we can observe. Ah! Come here, you! How do I get this one? Hold up. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, I can't get that gimmickle, I don't think. Because, like, there's no reasonable way. Looks like you weren't getting over it. Ha ha! I got the reference. I know what you speak of, my well-informed friend. Okay, come on. Don't even need 100. I just need, like, just a couple of good hits of the gimmickle capitalism, and then we'll be good. Which one is better, Pokemon Pokopia or Pal Farm? Don't really have a well-formed opinion on Pal Farm, and like, I don't know if you noticed about me. I just am generally not the biggest fan of farming simulators in general, so I don't think it's really my place to give an opinion on them either way. Man, Domfin, I really hope you have really good endurance, because otherwise you're kind of screwed, my guy. Larvesta Fuzz. We're not gonna make that. We're not gonna make it. We're gonna crash into the roof. Not really. That'd be funny if we could, just all of a sudden out of nowhere. Alright, I'm pretty sure there isn't one here, but I just need to be certain. Well, there was a Gimmighoul here. 10 Gimmighoul coins. Okay, you know what? We take those. Wish I could glide with a Pokemon Scarlet about like in Pal World. Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. I do like Pal World's freedom to kind of ride basically anything as long as it's a reasonable enough size. And I will say I do not respect Nintendo's decision to make that patent. It's an absolute abuse of the legal system. Because they did not come up with the concept of riding creatures. That's complete crap. The pioneers will laugh at them. All right, reversal. Okay, we've already gone to Kasawara like multiple times. I try the North Province again. Wait, no, guys, you can ride Digimon. Digimon can also talk. Alright, one more Gimmighoul coin. Nope. Alright, energy root. Super potion. No. So the materials that you get from Snover are berries. That I kind of find that weird. You're hopping on Pokemon Scarlet? Nice. Okay. Okay, let me think here. Okay, there's another tower right over there. I may not have gone to it. Only one way to find out for certain. Oh, sweet Christ. We found a mass outbreak of Delibird. Fair Generation minus Gen 6 because the show introduced me to Pokemon and because in XY the games are awesome to me. I can definitely respect that. Hold up. No. Wrong colored eyes. Well, I mean, right colored eyes, but... Okay, focus. I'm gonna say as much. The XY anime is way better than the games. I don't think that's really that controversial opinion, but it needs to be said. I think they just made a much better plot. No, I definitely came here earlier. Dang it. Run out of places to find Gimmighoul. Oh, hi, Lokix. Okay. Gotta listen to the sweet sounds of capitalism. Nope. Okay, that's just not fair. Go Goat. All right, Chuppleberry. Okay, well, there are more towers over here. I have gone to them previously, but not previously today. I like Pokemon spawning in Switch 2 just because of the moment ago. Yeah, no, the spawn rates in Switch 2 honestly made the game like so much more worth playing. I don't know if any of y'all were here for my first stream when I did Scarlet on Switch 2. I caught like 3 shiny Pokemon in less than an hour, and I wasn't even trying to find any shiny Pokemon. It just is there. I'm pretty sure there's a short you can find on my channel that showcases explicitly that, because it was ridiculous. Okay, I know I was looking for Gimmighoul. Not exactly what I had in mind. I was hoping for something more substantial. Another Gimmighoul coin, singular. Koraidon, please. Thank you. Say what? Yeah, no, check. No, I'm serious. Like, check out my YouTube shorts. You'll have to delve down a little, pretty deep, but should be there somewhere. Okay, no, I did cover the Gimmighoul here. There is peak design. Clodsire. Nope. Alright, let me think. Might need to switch to for the shiny luck. I wouldn't blame you. Cause seriously, look how many Pokemon are on my screen right now. Hi, Halucha. If that Halucha was shiny, I would have died. We're not searching for shinies right now. All I'm trying to do is evolve capitalism. Is that too much to ask, folks? Can we link trade? We're not gonna do that right now, Frey. Depends on my goals for capitalism. Fair. I plan to put, I plan to invest in Gimmighoul coin. Gosh, find a shiny while you're playing. It's like a sweet treat that the game gives you. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, we're just gonna have to keep roaming around, try to listen for the call of the Gimmighoul, because I really don't think I can get any more Gimmighoul chests. So I'm pretty sure I've covered all the towers. I'm gonna still keep checking them though. Check my mystery gift via internet. I've already gotten all the shiny legendaries, if that's what you're referring to. Maybe there might be a gimmickle in those ruins over there. All right, hyper potion. Listen for that boy. I do hear him. There you are. 4 gimmickle coins. I remember my first ever shiny was an open world spawn of Hydrolodon back in Sword, which is so high. That's awesome, my guy. What? Seriously, that's the first heal ball I've gotten in this playthrough? Oh yeah, that's silly. I just needed for my Poké. That's what I was really trying to shiny hunt. That's sucker. That's fair. Stealth Rock. Ooh. Very, very, very useful TM. Absolutely broke the competitive meta of Gen 4 and later. But if you know how Stealth Rock operates, you know that it's just one of the best moves ever. Chesto Berry, Super Potion. Pop it. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Not doing this. Yeah, we are... What would that be? 65 short. Do they respawn at all? They respawn once a day. So there should theoretically be more, but it's a total roll of the dice if you can actually get them all to respawn at the towers. It's like I'm pretty sure I've checked all the towers at this point. I'm gonna check one other thing here. Okay, let's see. Two. Ah, okay. There is a way. Hold on. There are a few steps I gotta take, and I unfortunately can't show every step on screen. But Stealth Rock is way too OP. I mean, when you know a lot of the opponents are just gonna use Focus Sash Pokemon Story, it's just kablam, wasted. True, but it also does very heavily debilitate a lot of Pokemon. Especially things like Charizard, Ho-Oh, Articuno, Moltres, just to name a couple off the top of my head. They come in the battle with half their HP. I mean, it's just... Oh, it's so debilitating. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So let's do this. We're gonna make this happen, guys. 1 second. There's a way. There is a way. So I forgot that I remember force berry usage was insane. Okay. Let's do this. Nope. Nope. Not sure this is gonna work. Well, I'm definitely hearing a Gimmighoul here. Freddy, I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen today. Oh my god, there is another one! Please give me enough. 60. Oh, that's close. Hold up. 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 Ah! We are 4 short. We're very close, people. Hang in there. We're almost through the 8. We just need to find 4 more of these suckers, and then we're done. Oh, we're so close. Oh man, we are close. I just need to find 4 more. Just need to listen for the sweet smell of capitalism. I'm going to disconnect. I don't want any more interference. Nope. Disconnect. Okay. 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 Gotta be attentive and listen for the boy, because you never know where he's gonna be. Oh my god, we're so close. So close. Got ESP Candy L, that's huge. Psychic Terrain. Great Ball. All right, there's another. Oh, hold up. This it? Come on, game! Oh my god. 3. You just have to do that. You have to do exactly that. Ah! You just won't let the nightmare end. Alright, I do not hear a Gimmighoul here. Okay, yeah, absolutely trolling me. Absolutely trolling me. 1000% trolling me. Okay. Go Levincia. Okay, I do not hear Gimmighoul. But I do see some back alley shenanigans. Quick ball. Check out the Asado Desert. That is a good idea. Probably one out there I haven't heard from. Let me just be absolutely certain there isn't one on the other entrance of this place, and then we'll check out the Asado Desert. Just gotta listen for it. Nope. I don't hear it. Okay. The towers near Castora Lake have Gimmighoul. I've checked the towers in Castora Lake thoroughly. I have really truly exhausted everything. Come on, Gimmighoul! Is it 999 or 1,000 that you need? So I'm sure you can maintain for technical machine. Let me see here. Actually, I've gone through the process properly myself. Yeah, get the 999 Gimmighoul coins. So, what do I need to do afterwards? Is it just leveling up afterwards? Because I have 999 Gimmighoul coins. It's 2 rare candy. There we go. There we go. Ah! Chat, it is time. We have achieved 999 Gimmighoul coins, and now we are free at last to evolve capitalism. Let's go, baby. Oh, at last, the string cheese is here. Capitalism has evolved into Godengo. Oh. Alright, Spot seems to be in about 1,000 coins. This Pokemon gets along well with us and it's quit to make friends with anybody. This is the official 1,000th Pokemon. Okay, now before we do anything, let's go over its moves, because we can definitely do things with it now. Let's change its moves, shall we? It does not have a whole lot, but it's still more than what we previously had. So, Shadow Ball. Really good as gold. Remember moves. Give it recover as well. Now release it. No. I'll pass on that. Recover. And remember moves. And let's see. I They'll leave it here, but we definitely are going to teach her some other stuff. Let's see what I got in the old TM bag here. You could teach a Terra Blast. It is a decently powerful attack. Let's see. Could teach it. Okay, I'm not going to teach it Psychic, but I am going to teach... Well, I got to think a lot more logistically, actually. Let's see. Iron Defense. Can't learn Iron Defense? That's ironic. Dragon Dance. Dark Pulse. Worth a shot. Nah, it's fair. Okay, it can learn Dazzling Gleam, which is pretty good. Cannot learn Shadow Claw. Cannot learn Smart Strike. Nightshade can learn. Store Power cannot learn. Air Cutter. Cannot learn Metal Claw either. Let me analyze its stats and see what we can get. We have access to good TMs in the shops as well, so... Alright, Gold Dingo here. Alright, so the main thing that we need to try to do is get it to level 56 where we'll learn its signature move, Make It Rain. But going into its stats... Yeah, it's mostly a special attacker. That needs to be the priority. So let's see what we can't make from the TM machine. Okay. All right, let's see what we can get for ourselves. All right, let's see what we got here. Thief, Confuse Ray Hex. We gotta find a challenge to Elite 4. Nice. Reflect, Light Screen Rest, Thunderwave, Dazzling Gleam. Flash Cannon. We have a lot of room Fume. I know why that is. But we don't have what we need otherwise. Okay, at the very least, I want to check one other Pokemon here. It does not get Psychic naturally. It does get Expanding Force, but that's not what I want. I'd rather Armorogue get Psychic. Okay. I'm just gonna have to be patient, but Goldengo will definitely get some nice stuff later on. Okay. In the meantime, while it's on my mind, let's teach Psychic to Armorogue here. And I'll teach Dazzling Gleam to go Dengo, just to give it something other than Tackle. Okay. Now we're looking nice here. Where are we on time? Let's do a couple more things, and then probably end it relatively soon. Like I said, today's stream is... as a result of me actually having the ability to stream at all and me having extra time, because I normally, again, I almost never stream on Mondays. It never happens. Let's learn Power Gem. They'll get rid of recover for power gem, actually. Very nice. And rare candy, just bring it up to 50, so at least it's on par with the rest of us. And we'll give it some calcium, as well as give it a couple irons, and let's give it some zincs as well. Okay. Now what we need to do is we need to bring out capitalism and have it do a proper Pokemon battle in the field, because I can't just go out of my way to evolve capitalism and not have it fight something. So let me think. Probably some good trainers. I'm going to be a good test drive of this. I just need to find a good trainer, and then we can give it a shot. Nope. I already destroyed her. Let's see here. That's a fairy cloister. That's not going to be helpful. Nope. Okay. There we go. All right, let's show off our new capitalism. Glacier Mountain is such a nice fresh air. I can sing so well up here. Isn't it hard to breathe? Oh God, our eyes are almost soulless. That'll work. Let's go, baby. The cheese man is here. We get the camera on him at least for a second. Thank you. Let's go, Shadow Ball. Awesome. That's all from me. Oh, I set that up beautifully. Okay, now I'll do one more battle because I want to show off Goldengo properly terrestrialized for y'all's relative amusement. Okay, white snow all around. Let's go, lady. You are very buff. White snow all around. I crossed paths with the school kid. I can't come up with that last line. All right, let's go, Nancy. Sandaconda. Not the absolute best thing for Goldengo to fight, but we can still make it work. All right, let's see that beautiful ghost terrestrialization, baby. Ah, yes. The face of capitalism was evil all along. Who would have thunk it? Get one shot by Earthquake. That'd be funny. A bitter defeat. All right. Well, I think that just about does it. The rare bone has reemerged. I just want to go down this mountain one more time because you never know what might happen. We've had more unlikely things take place. Nope, not you, Sadek. Not unless you're blue. There's so many low kicks up here. Like, my god. No, we've been seeing low kicks all day, but seriously. Ooh, can't wait to play ZA in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna literally delete YouTube and do everything myself. Nice. Yeah, now once we get Legend ZA, like I'm gonna go in hard with it. Like I absolutely tend to go all in with everything with Legend ZA. If nothing else, because of the content. And if you don't necessarily support Legend ZA, that's totally fine. But remember, any minute you spend with me while watching me play Legend ZA is a minute that you're not spending playing Legend ZA. Which means if you don't want to support it, you should absolutely be watching me instead of playing it. Okay. Hopefully it runs well for Light-Me and Arceus runners smoothly. Yeah, it should run fine. We'll have to see how it goes. I imagine Switch 2 Edition will especially run well. Okay. So I've been at this for about an hour and a half. That's pretty much where I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Oops. Let me actually put my thing back on. There we go. So we didn't get a whole lot done today, not quite as much as I wanted to do, but we did accomplish the primary goal of today's short stream, which was evolving Gimmighoul into Gholdengo. So now the team is fully evolved, so all I really need to do is kind of do a little bit of grinding, kind of get the team at a higher level, and then we'll start working on the next challenges of the game. It's going to be a little while before I do another stream of Scarlet. Not only do I plan to do more Pokemon Odyssey later on a Friday, but well, this week I need to work on editing episode 30 of Pokemon Heart Gold on the ongoing Let's Play. And let me tell you, episode 30 is going to be a pain in the rear to edit. It's going to take very, very long. But it's going to be worth it, and hopefully you guys will appreciate episode 30 when it comes out. But that's what I'm going to be working on for the rest of the week. So if you've not already done so, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on the various links that have been posted in the chat by Nightbot. They're all beneficial to either myself or my friend Carissa in one way or another. Especially, I recommend joining the Discord server if you have not already done so. So you can get consistent updates on what's going on, and also just a general chill server. And the more people we get in there, the more that we can kind of build a community. We can kind of get things happening in there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Good night.